Yes, sir, we promised you a great
Gorgeous George.
Freddie Blassie, the maker of
Andre, the giant. WrestleMania.
Everyone has a price.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is electric.
You're fired. The champ is here.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this edition of WWE Vintage Collection. I'm your host, Gene Okerlund. Today, we bring an end to our New Beginning series, which will include a new start for one of the WWE's biggest stars. However, we began with one of the greatest tag teams in all of sports entertainment, the Midnight Express. But which Midnight Express are we talking about? Well, at Starrcade 1988, two versions of this legendary team would collide as the original Midnight Express, comprised of Dennis Condrey and Randy Rose, returned to the scene thanks to Paulie Dangerously to take on Jim Cornette's new Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane. Dangerously believed that the originals were far better than the new incarnation and looked to prove it. So, in a different type of new beginning, which of these teams would erase all doubt and begin anew as the true Midnight Express? Let's find out.
And this tremendous crowd here in Norfolk Scope Arena, in full agreement with Jim Cornette, they said, let him go.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the participants in this one-fall, 20-minute time limit match on the outside of the ring from the dark side, Ravishing Randy and Loverboy Dennis, along with Paul E. Dangerously, the original Midnight Express. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from the dark side, Beautiful Bobby, Sweet Stan, along with Jim Cornette, the Midnight Express.
And they're right back at it. This is going to be a very fast-paced match, quite obviously. Double suplex. Dennis Condrey double suplexed in the ring. Bobby and Stan throwing Randy Rose for the ride, the Irish whip. Man, this one is starting off quick.
It is a wild one in the ring, and I think Cornette's at the face. He was so fired up. He wanted to get in. He really wanted to mix it up, and I think that is right over into his team. They're ready to go.
It looks like he made his pants out of some Christmas gift wrap. Several pieces of it, I might add.
It would take several, any doubt about that. Right up above us, but he wants Paulie Dangerously, and he wants him bad. And he has got Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan at a high pitch right now.
Well, Cornette has always been a great talker, but that's how he defended himself, verbally. This is the first time that I can never remember that he is really ready to fight and let the pieces fall where they may.
Do that again.
I guess now we're going to get it started. It will be Dennis Condrey and Sweet Stan Lane here at Starrcade 88 in the Battle of the Express, the original. Ooh!
Well, there was Cornette. Boy, he's loving it.
And he just, it's one of those Roscoe Tanner type serves.
Boy, he's having Christmas all over again, no doubt about that. Dangerously. There to ring the bell.
Dangerously very livid. Well, he's got a point. He shouldn't use a racket in the match. Cornette got away with it.
Cornette's going to use anything he can get his hands on. Not only that, but Dangerously would too if he gets the opportunity.
I'll tell you something. Cornette is on a roll here.
He is that.
His antics here at ringside are priceless right now. He is really infuriating Paul E. Dangerously, and Dangerously is certainly beside himself. Collar and elbow tie-up. The veteran Dennis Condrey backs Sweet Stan into the corner and now hammers him with right hands. Inverted atomic drop. The national hold of the American Chiropractors Association. The inverted atomic drop.
Boy, you knew it was going to be a wild one when these four got together with Dangerously outside of the ring and Cornette out. But never in your wildest imagination did you think it would turn out like this. Look at Cornette. That guy is having himself a ball.
Come on, Condrey, you're the legal guy inside.
You're Teddy Long. Tag made now, Randy Rose. Collar and elbow tie up with Sweet Stan. Tag made. Here comes beautiful Bobby. Right down, back of the head.
Boy, that's teamwork, isn't it? They made that tag, took him down with that leg roll, came with that elbow drop, all in one move. They knew exactly what to do, and they had it timed perfectly.
The pride of Huntsville, Alabama, with a big elbow on Randy Rose. Ooh, right hand. My goodness, that was caught home, and Cornette did it again.
Boy, if you get out near Cornette, you're going to be in trouble.
Boy, this one is like a powder keg. Dangerously's ringing a bell. Unofficially, we should add. This is like smoking a cigarette through an ammunition dump. Something bad's going to happen just any time. And it's happening bad right now to Randy Rose.
He's hung into the ropes, caught there, and just keeps taking those blows. Getting it right down in our lap here, Jim.
Best seat in the house right here. Sweet Stan throws Rose into the ring post. Randy Rose rolls back into the ring. Wants a timeout. No such animal. I'll tell you some of the things he does, Bob, really defies gravity.
Well, I think they even amaze him. I really don't think he knows what all he can do. When he sees an opponent in such a position, he'll just go at him, and some of the things that he does, we've never seen anybody do before. Tremendous athlete is Bobby Eaton.
Great teamwork by Lane, and he elbow. Sweet Stan Lane with a vicious elbow on Randy Rose, and Rose trying to fight and get back on the offensive. They have not had any momentum thus far. Well, it sounded good,
Yep.
but he didn't execute it.
No, sir, and it's still going the other way.
Martial arts skills of Stan Lane really working on all cylinders. That's a right hand from down to Sweet Home, Alabama.
Can't hear a thing.
Gotta go double team him here.
And Cornette's little lecture there, a little scolding. Puts on the bottom rope. I tell you something, all four of these men have achieved their greatest success in tag team matches. And this one has really been, I think, controlled from the outset by Jim Cornette's version of the Midnight Express. Paul E. Dangerously's troops have got to make a move here. They've got to take advantage of something.
They certainly need to. And I think they're getting on. Well, just a mistake like that could turn it all around.
That's going to slow down most normal men, I'll tell you that. And now in the corner, helpless is Bobby Eaton. And look at his former partner and friend, Dennis Condrey. Work on him.
And they got to try to keep him away from the corner. They don't want him to make a tag. Outside of the ring, they've got him.
Atomic drop on the floor. Cornette over there. Motivating, encouraging, coaching. There's Paul E. Dangerously.
Who I really think so far has been outmanaged by Jim Cornette. I think you got to say that Cornette has done a much better job of getting his boys prepared for this match than has Dangerously.
Nice move there by Randy Rose, tags in Dennis Condrey. Condrey really likes punishing his former partner. Nice team move. All four of these men, as I mentioned, tag team specialists.
Well, and as we said, it only takes one mistake, and when Bobby Eaton made it, it's been all the other way since that mistake.
Randy Rose just pulled
10 minutes.
beautiful Bobby right outside on his head. Oh, man. Randy Rose came off that second turnbuckle all the way down to the concrete floor to nail beautiful Bobby Eaton. And Rose now throws Eaton back into a anxious and waiting Dennis Condrey.
Condrey was standing right there, ready to go back to work again. Got him with that clothesline, whipped him right into it. They've got him still a long way from his corner. That's where they want to keep him.
And dangerously with a cheap shot. Cornette's chasing him
There
around
goes
the ring.
Cornette all around the ring.
There they come.
Watch out.
Cornette's throwing chairs. Dangerously made a U-turn over here near Bob and evaded Jim Cornette's wrath. Somewhat uncomfortable when those steel chairs go flying over your head.
Whistle right by your head.
Well, I'll tell you something. Dangerously, his strategy now is working. This game plan now, Bob, they turn the corner here. The momentum is in the corner of the original.
Well, I was thinking, too, Cornette, there is such a thing as getting too mad and too irate and too upset. I think Cornette may have reached that point, and this could begin to hurt his men in the ring.
Oh, great neck breaker by beautiful Bobby. Condrey makes a tag. Eaton is disoriented, is far away from his corner. Randy Rose with a clothesline on beautiful Bobby. Perhaps what you may have been saying, Bob, lateral press. Cornette's team may have peaked too early.
That's right, certainly could have. And now Eaton again trying to reach over to make the tag, still a long way. He's been in there and he's been pounded now for several minutes.
Dennis Condrey showing that awesome vicious streak that he possesses.
Well, if they get you hurt, if the original Midnight get you hurt, they're going to stay right on top of you. They're not going to try to let you recover, and they're really doing that to Eaton. Trying to keep him from making a tag. They want to keep him in the ring. They want to wear him down completely. That's going to cost him again as Stan came in without a tag.
It's so hard to remain unemotional when you see your partner being brutalized and you're taunted, but it really backfired. Condrey choking. Beautiful Bobby on the ropes. And Randy Rose follows up with more punishment. We've almost had two different matches here, Bob. One match controlled by Jim Cornette's team. The second match controlled by Paul Dangerously's team.
And we go right back to the mistake that Eaton made when he went flying into that corner and hit into that turnbuckle. That was all it took, that one move and that one mistake to turn the match completely around. Cornette over there, he's pleading with Eaton now.
Well, he's got to really motivate him. Bobby Eaton's in a very bad way here. If he doesn't make the tag relatively soon, he's going to be pinned. And Dennis Condrey is the man you want in to really execute the punishment. Condrey's a veteran. He's not going to make any mistakes, and nobody knows Bobby Eaton better than Dennis Condrey. Power slam, but he's already made the tag. Remember that. Rose is legal. The rocket launcher, Bob. But he missed it.